G'day from down under where the unexpected hops in. Australia, land of sunshine, shrimp on the barbie, and kangaroos. Oh yeah, we've got those too. And let me tell you, these ain't your grandma's cuddly stuffed animals. These are wild animals living their best lives. Sometimes that means getting into some pretty hilarious scrapes, especially with us humans and our furry friends. Buckle up, folks, because we're diving headfirst into the wacky world of kangaroo encounters. Remember that time a kangaroo photobombed a couple's wedding photos? Or the one where a roo decided to take a dip in a family's swimming pool? Let's just say things can get pretty interesting down under. It's like living in a live-action cartoon, but with more hopping. But hey, that's part of what makes Australia so unique, right? It's not every day you get to share your backyard with creatures as fascinating and funny as kangaroos. So grab your sense of humor, maybe a helmet, just in case, and let's hop to it. Kangaroos are not just a symbol of Australia. They are an integral part of the country's ecosystem. These marsupials are known for their powerful hind legs and large feet, which make them excellent jumpers. Did you know that a baby kangaroo, called a joey, spends about 6 months in its mother's pouch before it starts to explore the world on its own? Kangaroos are herbivores, primarily grazing on grasses and shrubs. They play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their natural habitat. Tourists often find themselves in awe of these magnificent creatures. Whether it's feeding them at a wildlife park or spotting them in the wild, kangaroo encounters are always memorable. But it's not all fun and games. Kangaroos can be a hazard on the roads, especially at dawn and dusk when they are most active. Drivers need to be cautious to avoid accidents. And let's not forget the famous kangaroo boxing matches. These bouts are actually a form of communication and competition among males, often over territory or mates. Despite their energetic nature, kangaroos also enjoy lounging in the shade, especially during the hot Australian summers. Conservation efforts are in place to protect these iconic animals and their habitats. Organizations work tirelessly to ensure that kangaroos continue to thrive in the wild. So whether you're a local or a visitor, remember to respect these incredible animals. After all, sharing the land with kangaroos is one of the many joys of being in Australia. As the sun sets over the outback, kangaroos continue their journey, hopping into the horizon. It's a sight that never gets old and always leaves you with a sense of wonder. So next time you find yourself down under, keep an eye out for these amazing creatures. You never know when the unexpected might just hop into your life. And that, my friends, is the magic of Australia. Until next time, keep hopping. Boxing with Skippy when kangaroos throw punches, okay? Picture this. A serene park, birds chirping, the sun shining, and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. It's a perfect day for a stroll or a picnic. But then, out of nowhere, you see a kangaroo squaring up to a human like it's about to step into the boxing ring. It's a sight that seems almost surreal. Sounds crazy, right? But believe it or not, these brawls actually happen. Kangaroos are known for their unique and sometimes aggressive behavior. Kangaroos, especially the males, can be pretty territorial. They have a strong sense of dominance and will defend their space fiercely. They've got these powerful legs and sharp claws, and they're not afraid to use them. Their legs can deliver a kick strong enough to knock down an opponent, and their claws can cause serious injury. There was this one viral video, right? A big red kangaroo, built like a brick house, went toe-to-toe with a dude in a yellow shirt. It was like watching a heavyweight boxing match. The guy was just trying to protect his dog, but the kangaroo, not having it, the kangaroo stood its ground, ready to fight. They were throwing punches like it was a scene straight out of Rocky. The man and the kangaroo exchanged blows, each trying to outdo the other. Luckily, the guy was all right, and the kangaroo hopped off like nothing happened. It was a tense moment, but it ended without any serious harm. But it just goes to show, you never know what to expect with these bouncy brawlers. Kangaroos are fascinating creatures with a mix of gentle and aggressive behaviors. Most of the time, kangaroos are peaceful and prefer to avoid conflict. They are social animals that live in groups called mobs, and they usually get along well with each other. You'll often see a mother kangaroo with her joey in her pouch, hopping around and foraging for food. It's a heartwarming sight that contrasts sharply with their fighting side. So next time you see a kangaroo, remember that they are complex animals with a range of behaviors. From peaceful grazing to unexpected boxing matches, they truly are one of nature's most intriguing creatures. Pause for thought. Dogs versus kangaroos. Now let's talk about dogs and kangaroos. These two animals, though vastly different, often find themselves sharing the same environment, especially in the Australian outback. On paper, it sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? You have a domesticated pet meeting a wild animal, each with their own instincts and behaviors. And sometimes it can be. The unpredictability of these encounters can lead to some tense moments. Dogs, being the curious creatures they are, might see a kangaroo and think, oh boy, a giant furry thing to chase. Their playful nature can sometimes get them into trouble. But kangaroos aren't exactly known for their love of tag. They are wild animals with their own set of survival instincts. There have been cases of kangaroos drowning dogs. This might sound shocking, but it's a reality in the wild. They lure them into the water and use their strong arms to hold them under. This is a defense mechanism to protect themselves from perceived threats. It's a defense mechanism, sure, but still pretty intense. The strength and agility of a kangaroo should never be underestimated. But here's the thing. Not all kangaroo-dog encounters end in a showdown. The outcome can vary greatly depending on the individual animals and the circumstances. Some kangaroos are actually pretty chill around dogs. They might not see them as a threat and can coexist peacefully. They might even graze together peacefully. It's a sight to behold when two such different creatures share a moment of tranquility. It's all about reading the room, or in this case, the outback. Understanding the behavior and body language of both animals can help prevent conflicts and promote harmony. For dog owners, it's crucial to keep an eye on their pets when in kangaroo territory. Awareness and caution can go a long way in ensuring the safety of both animals. In the end, the relationship between dogs and kangaroos is a fascinating blend of curiosity, caution, and sometimes unexpected friendship. It's a reminder of the diverse and dynamic interactions that occur in the natural world. Why so serious? Rue, decoding the kangaroo code. So why do kangaroos act the way they do? Well, for starters, they're wild animals. They don't have a rule book or a social etiquette guide. They're just trying to survive, find food, and protect their young. The boxing matches, that's usually a dominance thing. They're basically saying, this is my turf, buddy, and the whole drowning dogs thing, it's not personal, it's just nature. Kangaroos are prey animals, so they've developed some pretty hardcore defense mechanisms over the years. But here's the thing, kangaroos aren't out to get us. They're not plotting world domination or anything, as far as we know. Most of the time, they just want to be left alone to hop around and eat grass. Section 5. Surprising kangaroo secrets. You won't believe it. Okay, time for some fun facts. Did you know that kangaroos can't walk backwards? It's true, their powerful hind legs are made for hopping forward, not moonwalking. And speaking of hopping, those babies can jump up to 30 feet in a single bound. That's like leaping over a 2-story building. Here's another one. A group of kangaroos is called a mob. How cool is that? It's like something out of a gangster movie, except instead of pinstripe suits and fedoras, it's all fluffy ears and powerful kicks. Section 6. Hopping mad or just misunderstood. So, are kangaroos hopping mad or just misunderstood? Honestly, it's probably a bit of both. They're powerful creatures with strong instincts, and sometimes those instincts lead to some pretty unexpected behavior, but they're also fascinating animals that play a vital role in the Australian ecosystem. Instead of fearing them, we should try to understand them better, learn about their behavior, respect their space, and appreciate them for the unique and hilarious creatures they are. Section 7. The human touch. Our role in kangaroo encounters. Now let's be real for a minute. Sometimes we humans don't exactly make things easy for our kangaroo friends. We encroach on their habitat, leave trash lying around, and try to get too close for that perfect selfie. It's important to remember that we're visitors in their home. We need to be respectful, responsible, and aware of our impact on their environment. Section 8, respecting wildlife, a reminder from the outback. So the next time you find yourself face to face with a kangaroo, remember, give them space. Don't try to touch them, feed them, or chase them. Keep your dog on a leash. Even the friendliest dog can trigger a defensive response from a kangaroo. Admire them from afar. Take photos, enjoy the moment, and appreciate these incredible creatures from a safe distance. Remember, a little respect goes a long way in ensuring a harmonious relationship between humans and kangaroos. Section 9. That's a wrap, kangaroos, keeping us on our toes. Well, there you have it, folks. The wonderful, wacky, and sometimes slightly terrifying world of kangaroo encounters. They're unpredictable, they're entertaining, and they definitely keep us on our toes. So, the next time you're feeling adventurous, come on down to Australia. Just remember to pack your sense of humour, your respect for wildlife, and maybe a pair of boxing gloves, just in case. You never know what might hop your way.